Hey, this is Reverend Derek, ReverendDerek.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at Rev Derek Terry. I'm here with my book, Does God Still Love Me? And I want to read a passage of one of the essays I wrote called To Be Big, Black, and Male. Feel like this will give you just a brief synopsis on what kind of issues that we cover, or that I cover rather, in this book. So let me share with you. Today, black men's pathological and environmental conditions reflect the same helplessness and hopelessness that our ancestors faced before the abolition of slavery. The difference now is that racism and inequality is more covert. The difference between 1860 and 2015 is that slavery now is called prison system, economic disparities, classism, debt, education inequality, and the like. Handcuffs have replaced shackles, jail cells replaced slave quarters, and police brutality has replaced lynchings and beatings. Black men still are not free. I can name dozens of black men in my life circle who are slaves to dead-end jobs, child support court, jail, prison, unemployment, underemployment, debt that they will never conquer, a felony that will never be expunged, and a psychological blight that will haunt them until death. When black men turn to violence, drugs, sex, alcoholism, or being just plain trifling, people look at them and think, look how pathetic they are. I do not understand how our country would expect anything else. When the black male population of an entire race of people is emasculated for nearly 400 years, how can anyone expect anything other than the desperate hopelessness that black men exhibit today? The black men in my generation saw how angry, frustrated, and bitter our fathers were when they hit the glass ceilings. Our fathers saw the hurt, anger, frustration of their fathers and grandfathers. The fathers of our fathers saw the pain and struggle of their fathers. This is a generational issue. For over 4 centuries, black men have been seen as a threat. Too big, too strong, and too smart to physically overpower. Thus, our oppressors set out to attack us mentally and emotionally. Even the physical attacks that our ancestors faced were not really physical in nature. They were designed to be a lesson to the beaten slave and his colleagues, thus frightening all the slaves into submission. Break the mind, keep the body. Our position and standing in the United States of America is nearly invisible when compared to who we were in our homeland of Africa. We were kings, we were chiefs, we were elders, we were priests. We were different than our European counterparts. We were spiritual, yet they called us pagan. We were rhythmic, and they called us barbaric. We were welcoming and accepting of their presence, yet our oppressors stole an entire continent from our ancestors. They moved the sons of kings, warriors, and chiefs halfway around the world and forced them to harvest sugarcane, plow tobacco fields, and pick cotton. So many in the white community who don't understand the frustrations of black men often accusingly say, they seem so angry. Hell yes. Black men are enraged because you stripped us of our homeland, forced us to build yours, and gave us no seat at the table when it was time to run it. We were traded like livestock simply because we were strong enough to handle the job. Does God still love me? 12 essays where I reconcile my spirituality and sexuality and so many parts of who I am, the intersectionality of all that I am up till this point of my life. It's right here. Does God still love me? Yes, God loves me, and so do I. iTunes, it's on iBooks rather, it's on Amazon, Kindle, and on my website you can get the hardback copy or the paperback copy that I'll sign and send to you. www.revderek.com. Take care. God bless. Peace.